Okay, guys, so recently I attended a local video game buy sell trade swap meet, and I never, ever expected this game to be there and for me to be able to get the chance to even buy it. And now I currently own it. Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? You got the King of Games 98 here. How you doing? Hope y'all are doing good and staying safe. And yeah, if we're talking about a video game specific convention, I could probably see this game being there because you do find good banger, rare, valuable games at video game specific conventions. But this was not a convention. This was a local buy, sell, trade swap meet that was put on by a local small business video game store that I occasionally go to. And it's only I don't know, I'll say 15, 20 minutes from my house. So, factoring in that it is close by, it was free to set up, and it was free to attend, dude, no brainer. It was just absolutely a no brainer. So, without further ado, guys, this is going to be finding this unexpected hidden gem of a game at a local video game swap meet. Now, I'm going to show you all the pickups I had from that swap meet and also some pickups from the flea market. Because you know what? Since it's a pickups video, why the hell not? So, I'm not going to start off with the banger game in question that I'm talking about. I'm going to save that closer to the end to make it suspenseful. So I'm going to go in order of what I bought what in. So this would technically be first. So this was the first time this store ever had this swap meet, and including myself, only one other person set up at this store for the swap meet, and he was an employee of the store. So it was only me and one other guy who were actually set up selling stuff. But that's okay. It is perfectly fine. That was the first time this store was doing it. So, I didn't really know what to expect, but I still ended up having a great time nonetheless. So the employee who worked for the store had this on his table, and I looked at it and I'm like, I've never seen that before. So I struck up a conversation with him, talking to him about it, and he explained to me he got this when he pre-ordered Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, the 3DS exclusive title, back in 2012, 2013, and got this as a pre-order bonus from GameStop for pre-ordering the game. And I was like, what? I've never seen that before. So then I was like, okay, I love me some Castlevania. I've never seen that before, and it's brand new. It is literally brand new. And so I had to ask him. I was like, how much did you want for that? He goes, $10. And I'm like, oh, sold. So let me show you guys, because this case is literally brand new. And he explained that to me and showed it to me, but he really didn't even need to do that, because you can just look at it and tell it's brand new. That still has the plastic wrap on it. That still has the plastic wrap on it. The stick-on decal has never been used. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Now, it only fits the original model 3DS, which is fine, because I have two in my collection. So that's perfectly fine. I was like, dude, this is super cool. And for $10, yeah, no brainer for sure. So that was technically the first thing I bought there. Okay, next up we have two banger Sega Genesis games, both complete in box, and I did not. And prior to this, I did not own these in my Sega Genesis game collection, so that was just a no-brainer. And yes, I have played these before, so I already know that I like them, and it just worked out great. So while I was at this buy, sell, trade video game specific swap meet, I met and befriended two fellow collectors. And the one collector wanted the NES game I had on my table, which the game in question was Defender 2, on NES, which, it's an okay game. It was in its original box. The box was in really good shape and condition for its age, and the cartridge itself looked like new. The only thing is it was missing its instruction manual. That's it. And he wanted it. So we struck up a trade, and the trade was my Defender 2 for these two Genesis games, and I gave him $65 in cash. I did not think that was bad at all, because between the two games, what he had them priced at, I think he had 55 on Ghouls and Ghosts. I think he had 34 on Dynamite Heady. So that came to like 90 something, if I remember correctly. And then I deducted the $22 I had off of that 90 something on Defender 2. And I think it came to like $67, $68. And I told him this, and I said, you want to just call it $65 cash and call it a day? And he agreed with me. So yeah, that's how this came to be. Look at that. Look at that. That is so freaking clean. Like you don't find them usually in this good of shape. Like this has got the hang tab still attached to it too. Whoops, sorry. Screen just rotated itself there. Yeah, like just in really, really good shape. Like, I can't get over how nice a shape these are in. Whoops, rotated again. Gosh darn it. Dynamite Heady's a super fun one too. He did make me aware though. It's got some damage right there on the spine. You know what? That's fine. And the hang tab has been removed off of its case. That's fine. I am a collector, guys, for all intents and purposes, but I'm not really anal about stuff like that. Like a little damage there, fine. No hang tab, fine. Really doesn't concern me all that much. But yeah, so I got these. Okay. Now, before you freak out and start saying, oh my God, sorry, had to do that. Is that a complete in box Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse on Super Nintendo? No, it's not. It's not. I can assure you it's not. Literally, it is just the game's box and the cardboard tray inside of the box. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, why did you want this game's box and just the box? That's a great question. Here's why. So, I own this game, but I own this game loose cartridge only. And so when I saw the box and like, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at how nice this shape and condition this box is in. Like, is that like not really nice? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's in like new or pristine condition, but where's the year on this? Say it on here. Yeah, for 1991, this is in really good shape for its age. And so this is actually, I bought this off of the store's owner. The store's owner brought out containers of old video game boxes that he had bought or acquired over the years, and this was in it. So I asked him how much. He said $20. I said, yeah, done deal. And yeah, so I got the I got the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse's box for $20. So my copy went from loose cart to now boxed, and now I just need the instruction manual to complete it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I was going to include some flea market pickups from, let's see, by the time this video goes up, these will be from Sunday of last week. Yeah. Okay, so kind of light. I didn't really go too crazy hog wild buying. I only bought 3 things, but I still figured, you know what, it's a pickups video, why not? I'll include them. So first and foremost, we got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 Prima Strategy Guide. And no, it was not $17, maybe when it was new. I paid only $5 for it. It's in really good shape and condition. Unfortunately, it is missing the DVD. The DVD is not included, but you know what? I figured why not, even though I'm probably never going to need a strategy guide for that game. But I really like the Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi games, so I figured why not. This is a Nintendo brand and licensed NES 15 game cartridge carrying case. Now, I already have one of these, but I really like them. And for only $5, I was like, yeah, why not? That's a no-brainer. So, you know, literally, it just holds, if you've never seen one of these, it just holds 15 NES game cartridges, and then you close it and lock it, and you can carry them. Now, I know you're probably going to ask this, so I'm just going to answer you. Do I actually use these and bring them NES games over to friends' houses? No, I do not. But I could if I wanted to. And on top of that, they make great storage containers for NES games. Yeah. Okay, and then last but not least, this little guy here. I'm probably going to butcher this name, and if I do, I apologize, but yeah. I picked up Phalanx on Game Boy Advance. Now, why did I pick this game up? Kind of random. Well, months ago, in a YouTube short video, I picked this game up, but an original physical copy on Super Nintendo from Next Level Video Games. And it's a shoot 'em up. And I already know I like the game, so when I came across its Game Boy Advance port, I was like, yeah, I gotta pick this up. This is a no-brainer. Now, they had 20 on it. I ended up getting it for $15, which I was very happy with, and couldn't complain. At that price, I figured why not. Yep, so those were the only purchases from the flea market from last weekend. And now the game in question that I've been hyping up and talking about for this whole time, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Truxton on Sega Genesis. Oh yeah, this is one of those games, if you know, you know. Now, this game I had not heard of before until Metal Jesus Rocks talked about it in a video. I'll be honest, I don't remember what the video was about, but he talked about it in a video, and then that kind of got me curious, and so, I looked the game up, looked up gameplay, looked up, info about the game and whatnot, and then he mentioned the YouTuber Mark, I believe his name was, from Classic Game Room. And Mark from Classic Game Room loved this game so much that he would jokingly say, "Will it Truxton?" and would always compare this game to other non-video game things. I think he had it in a toaster, had it on the toilet, in a sink, in a Neo Geo. It was just random, oh, can Truxton do this? Can Truxton do that? Sort of type of thing. So Now, I got this from one of the two collectors I mentioned about. When the collector, he just started pulling games out of his backpack. And when he pulled out a stack of Genesis games and I saw this in there, I was like, oh, crap. I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving without that game. So it is complete in box. Let me do a little, and in very good used condition. The only thing, well, I guess two things. There's a little bit of wear on the label where it bends to go to the top of the cartridge. That's not a big deal to me. And the hang tab has been removed, has been removed from the case. Again, not a big deal to me. So, the collector had $130 on this. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you if that was a good deal, bad deal, overpriced, underpriced, I don't know. So I looked it up real quick, and it looked to be going at about $100 complete. I told him that, but in a nice, polite way, and didn't, say this to lowball you, but it looks like it's going more closer to around $100. And I said, if you'll take 100, I'll give you 100 cash right now. He said, I'll think about it for right now and kind of like put me off, which is okay. Towards the end of the swap meet, he was eyeing two games up at my table and said, how much did you want on this? How much did you want on that? I said $5 and $5. He goes, okay, how about this? Give me these two games and $100 cash and you can have Truxton. I was like, oh, yeah, done deal. Done deal. So essentially I got Truxton for $110 complete in box. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, and I'm not complaining at all. Guys, I'm still in shock and awe that I freaking got Truxton! Yeah! This is such a great shmup. Shoot 'em up. Yeah! So, yeah, this was really the coup de grace, if you will. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this pickups video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what was your singular favorite item that I bought and showed in this pickups video. Thank you guys for watching.